do both. You do motivational speaking and you do comedy. How long have you been doing both, and how'd you really get started?
Well, about 23, 24 years ago, I got into motivational speaking. It's still in high school. I knew that my life, being born this way and having a good attitude, that I could share that with other people to realize their own potential. And I also know that people are going to pay attention if you're kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then so I did the speeches, and then part-time, or my other job is I'm a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
And I think that humor has a lot of healing qualities.
It's amazing because I know you have a book that's out now. It's called I'm Not Missing Anything. How did that go for writing the book? Did you have someone else help you to write it, or is this kind of all your own words?
I had to have a really big pencil. No, no, it took me several years to put it together. I tried starting writing that book about 20 years ago, but it's about the day that I was born until now, and all the theories on how I deal with life. I've got about 10 or 13 major theories that I use to help get through life on there. And then there's some funny stories in there, and then for you, we'll get you a copy. There's a lot of pictures.
Yeah, and it's great, yeah, because there's...
Sorry.
I mean, you got pictures of you skateboarding, got pictures of you wrestling, playing basketball. I mean, how was it in high school? How was it growing up there?
I grew up in a small hometown farming community, so I was accepted fairly quickly. And to my hometown, I'm just Brett.
Uh-huh.
And the hometown was very supportive. My parents were very supportive, and it was fun growing up there.
You've been married 13 years. Did
Yes.
you meet your wife in high school?
I met my wife playing pool.
Uh-huh.
I have a pool stick with 2 handles on it, and we're both APA sanctioned pool players.
Wow.
So I met her playing pool.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
13 years you guys have been married. You're the host and feature at the Pioneer Underground in Reno. The headliner's Susan Jones.
Yes.
But you're also going to speak today, I think, at the middle school. You're going to go talk to the kids. Is that something you do when you go on tour and you hit all these comedy stops, as you try and stop in the community somewhere and give back?
Yeah, we try to put them together. That way, I love to talk with kids, and they react really well with me and my message. So we have a lot of fun, and I inspire and motivate them, but I also entertain them a little bit too.
What can't you do? What can't you do?
I cannot get pregnant. Not that I'm trying, but just that's the one thing I can't do.
Wow. How are the book sales going?
They're doing great. We're getting ready to go national. I can't remember what group's going to take that national.
But you said that the sales in northern Indiana are just off the hook.
Yeah.
You're just
Well,
blessed with
show them the back of my book, because the back of my book is my back.
Oh, yeah, that is the back.
I don't know if it's because I'm a male or a comedian, but I think that's funny.
That's great. I mean, what else can we tell people? You're down there. For how many nights are you at the Pioneer?
I'm just there
Pioneer Underground.
Friday night, and you can tell them how to get tickets right there.
Yep. There's a Reno Tahoe comedy.com. I think we have a panel too. We'll put up at Reno Tahoe comedy.com. How much motivational stuff do you put into your comedy, or is this just you just try and get people laughing?
Well, the first time I went on stage trying to do comedy, I just wanted to be funny, and people came up and patted me on the back and said, "You can't believe how much you inspired me." So even if I try to pull the inspiration out, I just can't.
Yeah. You ever have any really awkward moments, like when you're on tour or on stage doing the comedy thing?
Well, one guy I tried to get him to do play rock paper scissors. You want to try it?
Yeah.
See, I win. It's rock.
I threw it down too quick too, huh? How about like cell phones? People leaving their cell phones on, that sort of. You know.
Well, we have a guy in the front row. You never leave a cell phone on during a comedy show, and he answered it in the front row, and I took it from him, and I threw it on the floor, and I jumped on it and did a little dance. Then I handed it back to him. I'm like, "Here, you want to put that back up to your face?"
Yeah.
And he didn't. He turned it off.
That's awesome. And then you've been overseas performing with the comedy and I guess the motivational. The two kind of seem to go hand in hand.
They do go together.
You can't get away from that.
Yeah, I've been to Japan, Switzerland, Aruba. I've been lots of places. You can see a lot of places I went at BrettEastburn.com, and that's also where you can order my book through that website.
I'm not missing
anything. And you can get it on Kindle too.
Cool. Well, I know you're going to be tonight or tomorrow night at the Pioneer.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, and then again Saturday night, Pioneer Underground in Reno.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. You're the host and the feature. You can go to RenoTahoeComedy.com. You can pick the book up at, I just Googled Brett Eastburn.
And you can pick it up at the comedy show, too.
You can pick it up there. You'll be sitting there and signing them and doing the whole deal. So, hey, man, thanks for coming in this morning.
My pleasure.
It's great to see you in here. Come back again anytime.
Oh, it'll be our pleasure.
Brett Eastburn, again, tickets, RenoTahoeComedy.com. Little comedy, little motivation, all tomorrow night, and then again Saturday night at the Pioneer Underground in Reno. We'll be back.